third inning Gecko Conquest tutorial. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Soulful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the third inning Gecko Conquest, and it's going to be an in-depth tutorial. We're going to take you all the way from the beginning of the map all the way through the end, going to explain every little detail it takes to complete this map and get you that 25,000 XP that you see on the screen right here. First, we got to figure out how to get into the Conquest map. Let's get into it. First, we got to show you how to get into the Conquest map. You can go into the third inning program here and then just click the X or A button and boom, you're right into the Gecko map. Now, if you don't want to start from the third inning program screen, the way you're going to go is you're going to go all the way out here to the main screen. Where you're going to start in the main screen. You're not going to go into the main screen. You're going to go from the home. You're going to switch over to play, single player modes, and from single player modes to Conquest. Then from Conquest, you're going to the third inning program, which is the third inning Gecko one right here. You're going to pop in here. Voila, you're in the map. Now let's go over the goals that we need to accomplish to complete this map. So starting out, you're going to have to get the Los Angeles Angels stronghold before turn 2. You're going to have to capture 2 enemy strongholds. You have to acquire 30 million fans, capture 4 enemy strongholds, acquire 60 million fans, capture all enemy strongholds, capture all territories. We'll conquer all territories. We don't have to steal any fans this time around, so we do not have to worry about that phase. Really nice for us, don't have to steal fans. However, we're going to go towards the Angels to start here, and we're going to see what we can do without having to steal any fans. We're going to take the exact straight line to the Angels. We're going to simulate this one singular game, and we're going to see where we're at. We got real lucky to not lose any fans right there. That's what you want, and boom, you can play them on All-Star right away. Now, let's say you don't want to play the Angels on All-Star and you want to play them on Veteran. What you can do, and I think this might be an option, and I'm not sure. We're going to figure it out. If not, you might have to steal fans, but we're going to skip to the steal fans phase. We're going to skip to the reinforce phase, and that gives us 2 fans. And then we're going to skip to the attack phase, and then we're going to go in here, and you still cannot play them on Veteran. So what you have to do here is you want to play the Angels on Veteran. Now, you can obviously play them on All-Star if I'm not mistaken, but if you want to play them on Veteran, I will show you how to do that right now. I'm going to restart the map. Just want to show you guys that it's pretty much impossible to play the Angels on Veteran. If you feel like you can beat them on All-Star, then by all means, just play this game on All-Star and catch back up into the video maybe like 2 minutes from now when I don't explain the other way to have to play them on Veteran. I will tag when, if you play the Angels on All-Star for that first game, when to hop back into the video. I'll tag it in the first pinned comment. That way you guys can just skip maybe 2 minutes of the tutorial that you won't need. So let's see how we can play them on Veteran. Going to restart the map just so you guys aren't like, what just happened? Restart. You guys can do this. It does not affect anything. So you want to go right after the Angels like we did. We're just going to go right after them. Boom. Get right in their grill. Hopefully we'll get a good simulation here. Even if we don't, it's not the end of the world. But either way, you want to get a decent simulation here. You get it out of 8. Now we could go after the Angels, but once again, can only play it on All-Star. So we're going to skip to the steal fans phase. And then from the steal fans phase, we're going to actually steal fans against the Angels. So you're going to have to play the Angels 2 games in a row. And I believe you can play them on Veteran. So we're going to play them on Veteran to steal the fans. Play them on Veteran, hop in here, play this game. As soon as we knock this game out, we will be right back to do this part of the video. And I'll let you know and show you that you can play them on Veteran a second time. So you have to beat them 2 times in a row on Veteran, or you can beat them 1 time on All-Star and not have to worry about it. But let's play this game on Veteran. I will be right back, and then we should have enough fans to attack them on Veteran because it will be a 4-fan swing in our favor. Okay, so we just won that game on Veteran against the Anaheim Los Angeles Angels. And then you're going to put them right here. 12 million fans. We don't have any fans to move. You're going to skip to the attack phase, and it's going to be 12-6, and voila, it lets you play on Veteran. That's the only way you're going to be able to play them on Veteran, to take their stronghold within the first 2 turns to knock out goal number 1, which is what capture the Los Angeles Angels stronghold on or before turn 2. If you want to play them on All-Star, you take the very beginning of this video when we first went over it, go right at them, play them on All-Star, easy peasy, knock that game out right away. Now that everyone is back here, since I pinned in the comments when this part of the video will start, if you don't want to play that extra steal fan phase game that's unnecessary and you think you can beat them on All-Star, then just play them on All-Star. But now we have the option to play them on Veteran twice if you are only comfortable playing the computer on Veteran, but you will have to beat them that first Steel Fans phase. But you can try that as many times as you want. You can play that Steel Fans phase over and over and over again until you beat them the first time. Then you'll have to beat them the second time. I'm going to knock out this stronghold against the Los Angeles Angels here, and then we'll be right back when I'm done with that, and we'll take over some more of this map, go over the rest of the map. If anybody has any questions or comments or concerns about any of the phases and what I am doing with the simulating and stuff, let me know. I'll try to explain it to you. Also, the USA map explains it a little bit more detail about what each phase is. But if you do have some questions about that, let me know. I'll try to help you in the comments. See you guys shortly. As you guys can see, we just accomplished goal number 1. We captured the Los Angeles Angels stronghold on or before turn 2. So we're going to go back here, and as you can see, we are still in the attack phase. I'm not going to worry about this stuff right now because we'll reinforce over here and clear up these 5 spaces. Let's just keep moving into open space. We just want to get in as much open space as we can. That way we get these hexagons the way we want them to. And boom, we're in that open space. Now, we don't need to steal fans, so we're going to skip to the reinforce phase. And essentially, I'm going to go forward here. I'm going to speed up the video until we get down to the Miami Marlins. We are just taking up all this open space, and if the Miami Marlins block their thing, we're going to simulate a few games. But what we're doing is we're going to clear up these 5 spaces, take this open space down to the Miami Marlins. See you guys in a second to talk about the Miami Marlins and how to approach that team before we get into playing them. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're down here by the Miami Marlins stronghold with 21-10 fans. Easily can play it on Veteran right here. We're going to knock this game out, and I say the way to approach the Miami Marlins is you probably want to face their 4th or 5th pitcher. If you get to the top of their pitching rotation, you're going to face like Alcantara. You're going to face guys that throw a little bit harder. At the bottom of the rotation, I got some guys that don't throw very hard and aren't very good. Those are the guys you want to face when playing them. So start your 4th or 5th starter here. I believe if you do the 4th starter, you're going to get to face a lefty. If it's the 5th starter, it's a righty, unless the team changed a little bit in the last roster update on Friday, which if it did, my fault. But either way, 4th and 5th starter should easily be able to beat them with your team. Let's knock this out, and I'll see you guys back here in 1 second to keep going over the Conquest map. So we just got finished beating the Miami Marlins here. As you can see, we have 20 fans on their stronghold. We're going to pop out of here and work our way towards the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm going to speed it up. You're going to see some simulation here. I'm going to take up all this open space, and then we're going to simulate a little bit around their stronghold. And then we'll talk about how to approach the Arizona Diamondbacks before we go in there and beat their stronghold to continue through this Gecko 3rd inning Conquest map to get you guys that coveted XP. Let's do the simulation. We're going to speed it up. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, as you can see, we're outside the Arizona Diamondbacks stronghold. We're going to pop in here. You can play them on Veteran, All-Star, Hall of Fame, Legend, whatever you want to play them on. Once again, easily played on Veteran though. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, you want to face maybe anybody but Madison Bumgarner, in my personal opinion. I believe he's their 3rd pitcher unless the rotation has changed at all. If it has changed, let me know in the comments down below that we don't want to face the 3rd pitcher, which is Madison Bumgarner. I'm going to throw my 4th starter, and I'll let you know who the pitcher is once we beat them. Either way, good luck on this game. See you guys here in a second. We'll continue through the Gecko map. We just conquered the Arizona Diamondbacks stronghold here. And then how we're going to move from this point on, from this stronghold, is we're going to take over all of the territory down here, as well as into this open space if it's still here, and all of this. And then we're going to go attack the Texas Rangers. But let's take up all this extra space first. So we get a lot of fans to reinforce. We can just go in there and mollywop the Texas Rangers. I'm going to speed up the video. Going to be a lot of simulation. When I'm talking about simulation, just so you guys know, even though this is where on like the 3rd stronghold, is by simulating, we're just going to go here with our fans. We're just going to hit simulate game. We got a high chance to win this. And as you can see, it's 17-2. We might lose some fans here. We might not. Look, we won that one right there, so we still have 17 fans. We're going to keep doing this over and over again on the sped up video with essentially some music in the background. So I'm going to go through that, and I'll talk to you guys when we get to the Texas Rangers. right, so as you guys can see, we made it to the outside of the Texas Rangers now, and obviously they got that one spot next to their stronghold right there. We'll take that over after we capture the stronghold. Well, let's go in here. The biggest thing against the Texas Rangers is watch out for Joey Gallo. He can do some damage. I believe they have Chris Davis as well. I think he's in the starting lineup in left field. He can do some damage if you hang some pitches. So watch out for those two guys. Either way, good luck on this game. None of their pitching rotation is really that great. Lance Lynn from last year is obviously with the Chicago White Sox this season, so you don't have to worry about them having like an ace. Go in there, pitch whatever pitcher you want to pitch. Watch out for Gallo in the lineup. He's pretty much their only offensive true threat. And I believe Adolis can be problematic as well, but I think he's still like a silver. I don't even think he made up to gold yet. He might have made up to gold in the last couple updates. Either way, he could be kind of a problem, but Gallo's the real guy you don't want to miss your spot on. Good luck against the Rangers. See you guys back here shortly. We'll knock out the last two strongholds. So we just conquered the Texas Rangers here, and as you can see, there's a singular space right here. We're going to take this over, and then once we take this over, we're actually going to go after the Houston Astros next. It's going to flip us into the Steel Fans phase here because we have nowhere else to go. So we're going to skip the Steel Fans phase. We're going to skip the Reinforce here. We're going to go 37 towards the Houston Astros. It actually give us 38. And I'm actually going to move these other fans over towards the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm actually going to move these fans over here as well towards the Houston Astros to take over these 5 spots, including their stronghold. So let's go through here, attack them. I'm going to just simulate these while talking to you guys a little bit. The Houston Astros are one of the better teams in the game. They don't have superior pitching because I think Verlander's hurt still. I think he's on his 40-man roster, but I'm not sure if you can face Verlander as their ace or not. Either way, I'd face their 3rd, 4th, or 5th pitcher, depending on which guy you want to pitch personally. And then from there, you're going to beat their stronghold whenever we get to it right here. You'll be able to easily play it on veteran. And then we'll go over to the Tampa Bay Rays and wrap up this map to get that XP that we're all looking for. Was it 35,000 XP? We all want that, of course. That's why you're watching the tutorial for this map. I hope that it was easily explained so far while going through it. If you have any comments, especially at this point in the video, let me know, and let me know at what point in the video by tagging that time in the video that you have a question about. That way I can directly help your questions and make this the best tutorial possible on the internet for this map. Looking at it right now, we got 38-11, easily going to be able to play it on veteran. Knock this one out against the Houston Astros. We'll be right back here, and then we'll knock out the Tampa Bay Rays, close up this map. See you guys shortly. So we just conquered the Houston Astros here. And as you can see, we have 37 fans. We're in the Steel Fans phase. We're going to skip to the Reinforce phase here, which is we're going to reinforce right here on this hexagon. Get all the way up to 40 fans. This is a lot of fans. And we're going to move these 37 over here with these 40, which is going to give us 76 fans. And then with the 76 fans, we're going to take over all this space around the Rays until we get to where it's just the Rays stronghold. I'm going to speed it up here a little bit, and then we'll talk about how to approach the Rays. They are a pretty decent team. They have a lot of average to above average talent throughout their lineup, but they aren't like a superstar team. The best team you're going to face on this map is the Houston Astros, and we just beat those guys and beat them down. So let's see what we can do here. Speed this up. Talk to you in a second. So we made it to right outside the Tampa Bay Rays stronghold. We got beat up a little bit. 77 fans, and you just seen us take over maybe just a little bit of space, and they just really walloped us. Honestly, I think we'd have to play this. You could play it on All-Star if you wanted 11-15, but we're not going to do that. We're going to make sure that you guys can play it on Veteran. So we're going to skip to the Steel Fans phase, skip to the Reinforce phase, which is going to allow us to reinforce 43 fans here because we have so much of the map. And then we're going to go from that. We don't need to move fans. Skip to the attack phase. Boom. Come in here. Can play this on veteran. Let's knock out the Tampa Bay Rays here as a team. I would play anywhere from your 2nd to 5th pitcher. I think the guy that you want to avoid the most is Yarbrough. And I think he is their 2nd starter if I'm not mistaken. But Yarbrough he's just hard for me to hit. He throws really slow and everything's off speed for the most part. He doesn't really throw a fastball. I think he's the hardest hit, and I think he's their 2nd pitcher because I think he's still like a 76 or 77 overall if I'm not mistaken. Either way, good luck. You beat this one, we beat the entire map, and then we get our experience. See you guys back here shortly, and we'll wrap up this video, talk about some of the challenges of the map, And make sure you guys leave a comment down below about any of the challenges you had so I can help you out if you have any questions. See you guys shortly. We just got done beating the Tampa Bay Rays. Just so you guys know, their 4-starter is Chris Archer. You're looking at the restart here. Congratulations, you've conquered the map and reigned supreme in all territories. That means we've completed it. We'll go double check in the third inning program, and then we'll wrap this video up. Pretty much, I would say, looking at this, the Houston Astros is definitely the hardest team to play, and then probably the Rays. And then after that, the other 4 teams are all kind of bad. Obviously, the Angels do have Mike Trout and stuff, but if you avoid playing Shohei Ohtani, which I believe he's their #1 pitcher, the rest of their team's pretty bad. Trout and Rodon can cause a problem, but overall, their team's not great. Ohtani does not play in the field anywhere because he's their ace pitcher, and unfortunately, they don't have him playing both ways. They don't have him playing right field like he would in real life, and there's no DH. So therefore, the Angels are down from like their second best hitter in their actual lineup in real life. Walsh is decent. I think he's an 84 overall now. But for the most part, the Angels' pitching is so bad that you should score a lot of runs even if they score a couple. Either way, the Astros is the hardest. Then I'd say the Rays. Angels third, and the other 3 teams just really aren't that great. As you can see, we went to the third inning program here to show you that we've got that check mark. We've completed for the 25,000 XP, which is what we're all looking for. Get this XP. Hopefully this tutorial helps you guys out. As always, I appreciate all of your guys' support. Don't forget to comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. Also, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm uploading more videos. You guys have a great day and be safe.